Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Some intriguing things have happened with Elizabeth Warren, but today the markup on Bitcoin went up 4% due to the arrival of Jerome Powell. Excellent news, XRP is also on the rise. However, dissecting the specifics of the Elizabeth Warren news, and will XRP soon be worth $1? Finally, let's touch briefly on today's Fed meeting and its impact on XRP. Subscribe to the channel, since we discuss cryptocurrencies daily, if you're bullish on that. By the way, YouTube really appreciates it when users request more XRP content, so there's no need to hit that like button. Everyone loves it, even me. Now that we've covered the basics, let's examine the present state of global market manipulation and return to the $1.61 trillion market. About 6% was still slightly behind after that huge dump we received over there. The current price of one Bitcoin is $42,821. We were quite close to flipping BNB, and you can see XRP sitting at number 5 here. The last few days, though, BNB have had a rather good run. However, important metrics at 60 to 65 1.4% on XRP 1.48% based on volume, with a market worth of over $33.8 billion. The good news is that XRP is starting to make some progress. Everyone keeps asking why it isn't moving more. For what reason has it remained on the ground? By 5%, by 4%, oh well. When it concerns XRP, there are always a lot of moving parts. Additionally, there is the ongoing legal dispute between Ripple and the SEC, which will continue to cast a shadow over XRP until it is resolved. Describe it. Finally, the weight of Elizabeth Warren's bill is beginning to be felt in this matter, which could have an impact on XRP and the SEC's stance against Coinbase. The question then becomes, what are the most important considerations, and where does XRP stand in relation to these factors? Tuesday's session ended at 61.88. As the fight to govern the U.S. crypto market heats up, the U.S. regulatory risks continue to be a hurdle. U.S. revenue talk, SEC activity, and the SEC versus crypto case were Wednesday's main points. Then what exactly are we debating? To be more precise, the SEC's stance on Ripple Quiet is problematic. We now know that there are important dates approaching. We are both aware that there is a lot to sort out before any possible settlement can happen. That is the moment that everyone is anticipating. By this point, we were all expecting to understand it. The discovery process really provides Ripple a chance to sell 770 million XRP and wet them down for institutional investors, so it doesn't work that way. On the other hand, with the stakes remaining high before the February settlement, the SEC will seek out opportunities to gain an advantage over Goldman. What exactly does that imply? We know that XRP sales are about worth 770 million in the end. The programmatic sales are at the heart of this dispute. Whether or not they were sold to institutional investors with a profit motive is fundamental to the question of value creation. It states that the SEC appeal of the XRP programmatic sales is still far off due to the lack of settlement movement. Legislation resolving the securities law issue, however, is likely to be barred by an appeal. This is the crux of the matter that XRP is trying to resolve. Not until April 24 will we be able to escape this. When the matter is taken to court. The date of the preliminary hearing is April 16. After some time has passed, we will know whether we have succeeded, and this will be here. This is something that piques my interest. We are also aware that Elizabeth Warren is trying to get her bill passed, but it's important to keep in mind that only 11 of the 38 measures that Warren has introduced have ever had any real substance and been passed into law. In all likelihood, this one is not the truth. This is clearly going to be an issue, and that is why we are currently seeing 5 additional senators involved. If this were to be approved, the nature of the thing makes it invisible to me. Ultimately, I suppose that is the objective, isn't it? I think these ETFs have been delayed until we get clarity from these developments, but what does this imply for the price of cryptocurrencies? As long as there are disagreements or conflicts between the SEC and the cryptocurrency space, there will be obstacles. Assuming the market recovers 3.5%, may we witness XRP begin to rise again? Many are ready to enter the cryptocurrency industry, and we know it. The question is, how does it appear? The experts claims, however, here's the TLDR, XRP price fall. If things go well, we could see a return to 70 cents, and maybe even $1.20. The EGRIG, a group of analysts, has two possible outcomes for XRP, one in which the price of the cryptocurrency rises above $1.20, and the other in which it falls lower than that. From $5.50 in the late 20s to $50 in the mid-24s, there was an all-time high for the green room's short term, and then a subsequent surge to 20s to 50s. We were hoping that Bitcoin may recover from its most recent setback and surge to 48K because we are extremely bullish on the market and many others do anticipate a possible drop. You will understand what I am referring to if you participate in my live stream. The third and last reason is the relisting of XRP on major exchanges including Coinbase, Kraken, and Crypto.com, as well as fresh support from blockchain.com. I believe this third point is quite crucial. Great news! As we discussed in my last video, they will now be able to support it with their wallet. Looking at the price in a moment, we can see that XRP is approaching the point where we anticipate a significant change. Last but not least, I wanted to quickly cover the Fed rate in case you haven't seen it. In the end, what was Ron Powell's statement? The Federal Reserve is prepared to lower interest rates, he stated. If the U.S. economy avoids a recession in 2024, it might simply mean things are getting back to normal and that monetary intervention isn't needed. A large number of individuals replied to this since it was quite bullish. In a similar vein, the market did react strongly. From its starting point of $4,118 earlier in the day, Bitcoin has risen to a high of $42 in the past 4 hours, almost breaking the $43 barrier. What does a great upswing in XRP's price look like as we go through this? We have just broken through the volume level. Also, the RSI did show a reversal in its movement, as you can see at the bottom of the page. Similarly, a favorable upward trend is now becoming apparent. Considering the shorter time frame, it would be great to see a small increase in volume. Our goal is to break beyond the 100 mark, and this 50-jar target might be reached. I don't have anything planned for tomorrow, so it will be a rather quiet day leading up to the weekend. On the other side, as we begin to push potentially back up, XRP will likely consolidate. Looking at the market as a whole, though, it's extremely green, and many people are buying the dip, so this move has been a huge success. The good news is that there are a number of signs that XRP might be about to make a fantastic leap. Like always, though, I'd love to hear from you in the space provided. Is the whole Elizabeth Warren affair worrying to you? And do you have a forecast for the price? Give me your prediction for where XRP stands by the end of 2024. I find it fascinating to see people's opinions on a daily basis, but if you're interested in XRP and want to see more videos like this one, press that like button. See you soon, bye.